I remember one time another guy, he like me, he had just made sergeant, and they said nobody was allowed topside. That's the main deck. And so he says, he was kind of, you know, they ain't going to tell us what to do. So he said, you want to go upstairs and check out the sea? I said, yeah, let's go. So we went up and come out of the door, they call it a hatch, but it's actually a little door. And you step down about 2 little steps. About from here to you, there was a post. Some places in the ship is like just a solid 3/8 plate, you know, where you could put your arms up like that and look at the ocean and watch things. But some places there's just a post with a chain on top and a chain in the middle, and you could slide right underneath that. Well, anyway, we no more and got stepped off of that step, and just like somebody poured 10,000 gallons of water on us. A big wave had hit, and we come close to getting washed off. And if they did, if you did, it's all over, because they might stop and try to go back and look for you, but you know. So I always remember that. And he looked at me and he says, "You had enough." I said, "You better believe it." So we went back down there like a mouse going in his hole. Well, I was up near the lines and I was a welder. Engineer in the engineers. And that's about all I can say. I got called out, you know, to do things out that happened and break down and stuff, but then I had jobs to do in the company. We were just about a mile or so from the lines. A couple times I got shot at. Because I would be welding with my hood down, and once I hear a bullet, you know how a bullet sounds when it ricochets off of something metal. And I crawled down underneath the bulldozer and waited a little bit. So whoever did it was a he was a line crosser, because you couldn't tell the North Koreans from the South Koreans. They all looked alike, you know. And anyway, that was all happened. But that happened 2 or 3 times. We just started to look at a movie, and an artillery shell landed right in our company. And anyway, well, I'm going to tell you, whenever you're close enough to an artillery shell, when it explodes and you hear them pieces whistle and they scream like whistle when they go through the air, that it's cast iron. That shell's made out of cast iron, about 3/8 inch thick, you know. But anyway, when you're that close, you're too close. Well, yeah, there was a few people got killed in my country, a few. Well, the one guy, it really hurt me. He was really a good guy. He ran the rock crusher. That they take great big hunks of rock, you know, big as this chair, and dump them in a hopper and a machine and grind it up, you know, and make stone out for roads. And when I heard that, he was really a good guy. I mean, he was I think from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I know. And when I heard that, it really hurt me. Nowadays, somebody gets back from the war, you know, all that. I remember when I come back, and I wasn't even in the Videt Messenger, the old Valparaiso paper. It was in the Couts Times, a little article about this, about that much. It says, George Rosenbaum returns from Korean War. Big deal.